properties in Miami and Los Angeles, finding guns and seizing computers and cell phones. Those raids carried out on search warrants out of New York into allegations of sex trafficking, according to a source familiar with the matter. Since November 2023, Combs has also been hit with multiple civil lawsuits with similar allegations, including sexual assault, sex trafficking, and illegal distribution of guns and drugs. Combs' attorney released a statement late Monday, calling him an innocent man with nothing to hide, writing, "He is an imperfect person, but is not criminal," adding, "Please reserve your judgment until you have all the facts." Just last week, former Danity Kane member Dawn Richard alleging in a lawsuit Combs sexually assaulted her, deprived her of food and sleep, and refused to pay her adequately. In a statement, Combs' attorney called it an attempt to rewrite history and said Richard had manufactured a series of false claims, all in the hopes of trying to get a payday. In May, CNN aired this disturbing video of the rapper chasing down and attacking his longtime girlfriend Cassie Ventura at a Los Angeles hotel in 2016.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
The hip-hop producer issuing an apology video after the footage became public, acknowledging the incident which he'd previously denied.
I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
So attorneys representing some of those individuals who have filed civil suits against Sean Diddy Combs, they actually released a statement overnight, and it says in part that the evidence is very clear, and it was only a matter of time that this is an important step towards justice. Now, Sean Diddy Combs, he's denied any wrongdoing in those civil lawsuits against him, and his lawyer said in a statement that he voluntarily actually relocated to New York recently in anticipation of these charges.
Sean Diddy Combs is now in federal custody following his arrest tonight. This comes amid a wave of lawsuits alleging sexual assault and an ongoing federal investigation that included a raid of his Southern California home earlier this year. The exact charges and details on the case are not yet being released, but investigators should be releasing new information very soon. Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell tracking all this new information coming in. She's here now with what we know tonight. Amy.
And Mark, a federal grand jury in New York returned an indictment against Sean Combs. The indictment is sealed, but accusations of sexual assault, human trafficking, and other crimes have been swirling around Combs for months. Tonight's arrest coming after a lengthy investigation. Sean Diddy Combs under arrest in New York City. Federal agents taking the music mogul into custody tonight based on a sealed indictment filed by federal prosecutors. He spent decades building an empire, but Combs has been under investigation for the better part of a year since his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, came forward with a lawsuit alleging years of physical and emotional abuse.
After that Cassie lawsuit, the walls came tumbling down.
Diddy hit by a wave of allegations from women accusing him of sexual assault and human trafficking.
Diddy's camp in defense will be saying that this is really all about money. This is a money grab.
In March, Homeland Security investigations agents raided Combs' mansions in Los Angeles and Miami, seizing electronic devices.
So if the FBI is going to use those resources and conduct searches on such a large scale like they have, that usually indicates that they have already something that they're working on. There's some evidence already that justifies putting more resources into a grand search.
Diddy's lawyer.
They must have found something in his house on them Diddy tapes.
The indictment against Sean Diddy Combs is expected to be unsealed tomorrow, and we should be hearing details from prosecutors about the charges.
So that makes sense why we've been seeing a lot of videos of Diddy popping up in New York City.
That's really Diddy, bro. Where
Carisha? Where Carisha and them?
Legal troubles for longtime entertainment mogul Sean Diddy Combs have been building for months, including allegations of sexual misconduct, abuse, and violence. Now, the iconic rapper and producer is in custody in New York City in connection to an ongoing investigation by Homeland Security.
If there was, in fact, a conviction on federal sex trafficking and/or racketeering, you could see a sentence that is in the double digits. You wouldn't be looking at something like parole.
So once again, we're waiting for that indictment to be unsealed. It could happen at any moment now. And something else important to know, Anne-Marie, that we've learned from sources is that while there is no connection between R. Kelly and Sean Diddy Combs, Homeland Security investigations took the lead in that case regarding R. Kelly. Also taking the lead in this case. There are some similarities when you look at assault accusations and racketeering possibly. We will, of course, know when that document is unsealed and bring it to you as soon as we hear the very latest.
But everybody knew that this day would come. This is Homeland Security. This is federal investigators, and they talking about racketeering and trafficking. This could spell the end for Diddy. The news reports are saying that the same way they did R. Kelly, they getting ready to do Diddy. And now even one of the Danity Kane members, Dawn Richard, just accused him of doing the same thing to her. And she also said that she saw Cassie get beat, and some of his rap friends, some of his music mogul friends, sat there and watched. So there's some celebrities that's involved with this Diddy case that's going down. Look, anybody that was close to him at this point, any of your favorite singers, your favorite rappers that was buddy-buddy with him, they are now under the microscope of federal investigators, and news reports saying that we're gonna see some more names being released and more arrests to come. The feds is not playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the feds is not playing. They rounding up these rappers one by one, man. No matter how powerful you get, no matter how rich you get, you can't just go around doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And look, when the feds and Homeland Security get involved, you best believe they got enough evidence. Legally, it has to be processed in court. So nobody can say if Diddy is innocent or guilty. But damn, bruh, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. Diddy is expected to appear in court before a judge so they can iron out all that they got against him. And his defense attorney is gonna have to work overtime to try to defend this man from all these accusations that's coming out all at once. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, I'm gonna do my best to keep you guys updated as this story is still developing and new information is coming out minute by minute.